In this tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to generate speed on a surf skate. Now, I want to start with a disclaimer that I'm not a surfer, and so the techniques that I'm going to be teaching you are not necessarily proper surfing form. So if you're a surfer wanting to learn how to generate speed on a surfboard, then you're probably going to want to watch a different tutorial. However, if you're a non-surfer like me and you just want to be cruising through town on a surf skate, then the techniques I'm going to teach you are going to work just great. And if you're a beginner surf skater struggling to learn how to pump, then I invite you to also check out my full video course at surfskate.love. The course gives you hours of extremely detailed step-by-step instructions, and it gives you everything you need to know to get surf skating confidently and competently within 48 hours or less. So check that out at surfskate.love. So what I'm going to do is teach you a few individual techniques, and then at the end I'm going to put those all together. We'll show how they work all together. And the very first technique we're going to learn is very simple. We're simply going to use our ankles to propel forward by moving our heels and our toes like this, okay? So first of all, you want to get the proper foot position. You want to have your front foot back behind these inner bolts, and you want to have your back foot back behind these back bolts, and you want to make sure that your feet are evenly aligned on the board, distributed, so that when you push your heel and your toe, you're getting equal weight, as opposed to getting too much heel side like this, or like this, getting too much toe side. So we're equally distributed on both feet, and we're just going to step up here like this, and we're just going to use our ankles to move like this. And now we're moving on a surf skate. Our next step is to add our knees moving up and down and coordinating that movement with our ankles. So to coordinate that movement, a little trick that I teach is I say heel down, toe up. And so what I mean by that is when we are bending down with our knees, we're pushing down on our heels, and when we're standing up, we're pushing down on our toes on that rail. And another key on this, when you're moving your knees, is you want to over-exaggerate your knee bends. You want to bend probably a lot deeper than it feels right or that you think that you should. So we've got ankles now, and now we're going to start adding knees up and down. Heel down, toe up. Heel down, toe up. Heel down, toe up. Our next step is to just add a little bit to the end of that as we're moving up and down with our knees. So one of the things that propels a surf skate forward is when I push my back foot this way, it's going to push the board that way and forward, okay? So as I'm moving my knees up and down now I want to use my back foot to give a little kick off to the side, and you're going to see how that's going to propel me forward. So we got ankles, knees, and now we push back like this. Push back, push back, push back. Our next step is easy. Now we're going to just add a push to the other side, because if it stands to reason that if I push that back foot forward this way and it moves my board that way forward, well, if I push the other way, it's also going to do the same thing, pushing me forward the other way. Now, this is where I say this is not surfing form, because you surfers can correct me, but I'm pretty certain that you don't pump on a surfboard by moving your fins side to side in the water. I don't think that works. With surf pumping form, it's more of kind of an up and down compression and extension movement. So this is not proper surfing form, but it works on a surf skate. So that pretty much does it for our lower body. Now we're going to start moving to our upper body. And the first thing I'm going to teach you is just to move your arms side to side so you get a feeling for how your upper body can propel the surf skate. Now to do this step, you want to make sure that you have a forward facing stance. Okay, so when you step on a surf skate, although your feet are positioned this way, you want to twist your knees, your hips, and your shoulders to where you're oriented and facing this way, okay? So I'm going to teach you to move your arms just like this, but it's important that you move them like this and not facing this way with this arm back here going like this. Step on a surf skate, and we face forward, not like this, and we just go like this. And you're going to just feel how your arms will move this surf skate. Our next step now is to coordinate our up and down compression and extension with the side to side, what we're doing with our shoulders and our arms. And to do this, we use a technique called lift and pull, where you want to start feeling the motion of, instead of kind of bending down on your knees, you want to get the feel of your upper body is lifting and then your knees are pulling up to you. All right, so we get moving now. I can use my arms to get moving, but now, instead of just using my arms back and forth, now I'm timing with up and down on my knees. And to do that, you're going to see me lift up my body and pull. So as you can see with that last technique, that's really pretty much all there is to it. And now we just put all of that stuff together, and it's just a matter of coordinating it all together. So here's what it looks like if I'm just skating through town, if I'm going slow, or if I'm at a dead standstill, and I want to get moving on a surf skate. Here's what it looks like for me.